I just came across the greatest shock of my life. A Russian man landed in Ghana and he went about the entirety of the city of Ghana, talking to ladies, asking them out, wooing them. Some reports have it that the number of these girls are in their hundreds, 100, 150 human beings. Within a space of 1 week, he's been able to lure this number of girls into his hotel rooms, into his bed. A lady had even come forth, a Ghanaian lady, to admit to the fact that she's one of the victims.
Hello, family. There is something going on and I quickly need to clear my name out of it. You see the Russian guy who was in Ghana that lured about 800 ladies to his bed or his apartment. Bonjour. I am part of it. I am part of the people that this Russian guy lured to his apartment. But I can explain. I don't know how to explain, but I just want you guys to know that I am part of it. Maybe my video is not out yet, but definitely maybe a video never out. So before the video comes out, I just decided to gather courage and let you all, my family, know that I am part of the girls na Russian guy no only on one to ne apartment no. I am part of it. So I just you want to know before the video come out. But it's not the way you guys are thinking. I don't know, but when the video come out, please don't cast me because you don't know why I followed him to his apartment. But Russian guy in a day.
Now my problem is this. Not that Ghanaian ladies are cheap. You might want to consider them being cheap in certain instances. Maybe because of money. I've listened to so many arguments. Some are saying this is because of the level of poverty in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Africa entirely. But beyond that, I am looking at this mainly from the perspective of self-identity. This is a generational problem. This is the reason many of us are advocating that we should do a whole lot more about uplifting the face of humanity to the black race. We should do a lot more towards ensuring that we appreciate ourselves as black. We should do a lot more towards ensuring that we promote anything and everything that is black. Our culture, we must promote it. Our complexion, we must promote it. We are advocating that it is high time we stop bearing foreigners' names. We stop practicing foreigners' culture. This is where the problem, this is one of the roots of the problem. This is one of the seeds that this problem is generating. You see, this is a problem of self-identity. Yes, cultural identity. You know why I said so? Let us flip the coins around. It is not because Oyibo ladies are not poor. Many of them are poor. Many of them are on benefit. Many of them are not working. But they will not follow you in that cheap manner. They will not go with you into their hotel, into your hotel room, because you have just met them and you are trying to flash whatever. You know why? Because they don't rate you. And you know why many of our ladies, including married women, will learn that the hotel manager where the guy is lodged also fell victim. She's a married woman. She's not looking bad. She's educated, well-spoken. She's not hungry. So it is not all about hunger. It is not all about poverty. It's more around self-identity. For as long as Africans continue to see the white race has been superior to them, as the white race itself has continued to fuel, has continued to push This kind of rubbish will never stop. Let there be a black man coming across the same way that guy has, had approached them. Let the black man who is fine, who is rich, he would not have it that easy. He would not have 150, 200, but this guy is able to have it this easy, mainly because our ladies, our people, not only ladies, but in this case ladies, they are susceptible. Is it that they are susceptible? They rate Oyinbos, they rate them higher. You cannot do that. You can't even ask Oyinbo out. You cannot do that. You can't even ask Oyinbo out. Going about in their street, you can't even whisper. Let alone you want to talk to them. That is one angle. It's a lot around self-identity. Another angle to it is the fact that our government have not done enough. In very many areas in the UK, in the US, in the UK that I live now, I do know that it's a crime. I've forgotten the name they call it now. It's a crime to try to whisper, to call a lady's attention. There's a grammar for it. I'll fetch it out. I'll attach it here. You cannot whisper to say hello to a random girl. It's a criminal offense in many parts of the UK here. Let alone you now approaching someone. You can't just walk about in the street and start talking to people. This is where we realize that we are still very far away in terms of governance. Our legislators, or legislation, if you like, is not addressing many aspects of human relation. Although, I'll leave this caveat. We are very helpful people by nature. We are used to helping strangers, foreigners, but not to the extent of falling cheaply to their bed, to the tune of 150. This is not peculiar to only Ghana anyway. I know if the case were to be in Nigeria, it would be worse off. The guy came from Russia. He was going from mall to mall, from bus stop to another bus stop, from park to park. He was talking to ladies, different ladies of different shapes and sizes. And he was asking them out, getting their numbers, luring them to his bed, luring them to his hotel room, having sex with them, recording every episodic event of this, and posting it, uploading it. Look at the audacity. What do they think we are? I don't think they see us as human beings. Posting it onto an adult content site. Can you dare do this in any part of the Western world or the Asian world? You will go for it. You will never see the light of the day anymore. Any little thing that has to do with a female in this part of the world, you are gone for it. You are banned from working with any human beings anymore. You can no longer have a family. You can no longer deal with a female child or female children or anything female. Now you have the audacity to upload a video online. He still went on the TikTok to also go about boasting that African ladies are cheap, Ghanaian ladies are cheap. Do you blame him? Because he cannot get Caucasian girls in that way. Not because they are richer, not because they are not begging for food as well, but because they understand the value of self-identity. There was a Ghanaian lady that passed it. He asked the lady, "Where are you from?" The lady said, "I'm from the US. Can you come with me to my hotel room?" The lady said, No. The lady rejected it outrightly. But some other people, majority, almost all of them, they fell flat on their faces. Anyway, the internet has gone agog already. But the reason I'm making this video is such that you as an individual, be you a man or a woman, learn to respect your self-identity. There is a whole lot that defines a human's identity. Your name defines your identity. Enough. It is high time you dropped Onyibo's name. Why should you bear names like Kevin, names like John? They don't bear your name. Have you seen a white man bearing a Ghanaian name or a Yoruba name or a Nigerian name? Why are we bearing their names? Until we do this, we will not be appreciated in the global space. That is one. About name. Name identification. You don't go about the whole of London and start seeing Nigerian names on their roads. This has to do with government or governance. You don't see. Perhaps you might see maybe one or two. Perhaps. But go through the whole of Lagos State. You start seeing names like Strachan Street, all those foreign imported slavery names. We still have them retained till today. Broad Street. Can't we bear our own name? Can't we name our roads after us? They would rather name the names of their road after themselves or after numbers. Why are we naming things after the whites, after Caucasians? This is the result. Till tomorrow, many will not agree with me on this, that we practice a religion that does not even reflect us. Many will fight over this. They will say, no, what do you mean? Christianity is not from Africa. Islam is not from Africa. These were both imported religion into African soil, upon which we are fighting and killing one another as we speak today. How can we be celebrated when we keep celebrating anything foreign? The very first time I came across the word local, you know what I mean? In a celebrated sense, was in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, sometimes around 2012. I was there and I heard people saying, oh, that's local, that's local. Oh, have you seen a local before? And I was asking myself, who is local? They appreciate, they call indigenes, people of the land, people of the origin, the real Emiratis, they call them local. In Nigeria or in Africa, if you call somebody local, that person is gone. That person is beneath. We appreciate and celebrate anything international. How about our educational qualifications? We tend to celebrate people coming around with University of Coventry certificate, University of London certificate, University of Holland certificate, American certificates. Everything and everything is too foreign. It's too internationalized. Today, we have left everything African, everything Nigerian, everything Ghanaian, everything Kenya, just to embrace United Kingdom, Russia, American, European. This is sad. This is very sad. This has a lot to do with even our political leaders. Now, our representatives, our governors, who are supposed to speak for us, are busy sending their words abroad for education, for health, and they leave our own health system to comatose. They leave our own educational system, universities and polytechnics, to perish because they are not involved. Let us close on this note. Why are you bringing yourself so low, so down? Do you really think this is love? Do you really think this guy would love you genuinely? Do you really think so? I wouldn't know. But these are my personal reservations. Because I know them. I know the way they look down on us. Look at what the United States president just did. Depicting former president in the person of Barack Obama and his wife, depicting them as monkeys, as apes. And all through Donald Trump's reign, both his first term and the current term, he is always happy to promote white supremacist agenda, meaning that a white guy is superior to a black guy or someone of color, especially the black ones. So when I see our ladies getting married to them, even coming online to boast about it, I look at them from a pitiable point of view. That is only about marriage, for whatever reason. That for people, for other reasons like that, I don't even care. Now, let alone somebody leaving his country, coming to your land. And he's doing that. He is able to acquire 150 girls within A short period of time. Ha. I thought IJGB, I just got bad people. I thought they were the baddest. I never knew Oyinbos could have it this horrible. This is no longer satisfying his urge or ego. He is now molesting a race, going online, posting the video. But on the security note, where I would like to close, I am happy for the fact that this thing happened in Ghana and Ghanaian government were able to respond to it. They were able to arrest him. Now he's been arrested, and I hope they can forge ahead to a logical conclusion and send this guy to a life imprisonment, or if possibly a death sentence. He has dehumanized a whole lot of people. This extent of it's a dehumanization of a race. Actually, he should be jailed, coming to a life sentence, or possibly executed. Yes, because I know if you did this in Russia, they would execute you. You might not even make it to any court of law. This guy must not go scot-free, because you can't dare this in Russia. You cannot dare it. Russia does not take such rubbish. People that are currently fighting war, the Ukrainian people. In fact, many, the eastern side of Europe, there is something they have the highest. It is called racism. It talks to them so cheaply. Can I talk to you? Can I have your number? And easily they are dropping their numbers. Can you ask for your number here in abroad so cheaply, and you think she will give it to you? Let alone sleeping with you on the spot like that, and you have the audacity to post it. If this had happened in the Western world or any of this Oyinbo land, the Oyinbo people that are involved will be happy now, because they know they will sue the hell out of him, and they will make millions of pounds, millions of dollars out of such. Please, government, take this to a logical conclusion. Let this guy pay. Let the entirety of his generation pay for this. This is called dehumanization of human race, dehumanization of womanhood, dehumanization of the black race. This is condemnable. This is not acceptable. Thank you.
Interpol to extradite Ghanaians to other jurisdictions. We will request the Russian authorities, and that's why I've invited the Russian ambassador, to work with our law enforcement. We want the gentleman to come to Ghana, to be brought back to Ghana, extradited to Ghana, for him to face the rigors of our law. Ghanaian citizens, irrespective of their decision making, will be protected by their government. The government of John Dramani Mahama will ensure that every citizen's rights are protected. And you cannot record a citizen without their consent and air that or post that online. That constitutes a crime under the Cyber Crime Offences Act, the Cyber Security Authority Act, CSA Act 1038 of Ghana, passed in 2020 by Parliament. So we will work on it. We're working on it. We'll be with my Lelu team at Cybersecurity is building a full docket.